afternoon. Do I have any Asians out there? No, I guess I'm the only one. How about any Irish people? Alright, we got two. That seems pretty good. We got a diverse group. How about any happy people right now? Alright, you're all gay then. Because in the Flintstone philosophy, they said to have a gay old time, so we're all gay right now. I go by Bambino Dumbass. I kind of hang around the strip clubs ever since I was probably 21, probably 18 when I first went into the strip club. I gotta represent, but I'm no gangster or anything. That's why I call myself a Bambino Dumbass. I went out with a lady, and we used to go on road trips, but I was told that I was a bad romantic. She ended up being a stripper, but I ended up just being her friend. That was when I was about 22 years old. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading my writing here. I'm gonna skip that one because right now I had a couple drinks, so it's kind of a little bit sloppy. I didn't have a pen and paper, but I had a pencil and a cocktail napkin. I was told by engineers that are great, the best ideas is to write it on a cocktail napkin, but I'm a technical writer, and I'm having a hard time reading it. I relate to the Groot. Do you know who Groot is?
I am Groot.
I am Groot, and that's all he says. But all he does, when he starts all over, is that he just dances. He dances around the bombs, he dances around the fighting, and he pushes like the box's buttons. If you ever watch the movie, I would suggest, if you know who Groot is, watch the movie. Here's my bucket list, but it's a short list, so I put it in a cup here. I went to Byerly's today because some reason I was all pissed off, but I was just dropping F-bombs, and I didn't realize it. But the deli guy asked me, "What's your problem?" Like, it's not my problem, it's just I just like to drop F-bombs. I'm sorry that you felt insulted, but I didn't think the word fuck was a problem. But I don't mind my P's and Q's, but other people mind their P's and Q's, so I kind of had to stay silent. But I was told that white silence is violence. So I said, what the fuck? Just fuck it. I ended up having the manager come by, and I was bringing up my items. But I was having a hard time bringing the items on the self-serve checkout. And I didn't mind him bringing up all my items. I said I could probably do it, but he's like, "You're having a really hard time doing it, so let me help you." I'm like, okay. So I let him bring up all my items. I'm like, "Did you want to scan my card then?" I'm gladly to do it. So he put the card in. And then he said, "Cash or credit?" Because he can withdraw cash. I'm like, "I'll just have credit for right now." So he put the card in, and I'm like, "What buttons do I need to push?" He said, "Push the green button." I'm like, "Alright, that's cool." He bagged all my items. I'm like, "Are you going to carry it out to my truck?" I said, "No." But I'm like, he still gave me the best service ever, because no one has ever done that before. And I didn't think you were even ever going to do that, because I was just being sarcastic, but I would say if you ever go to Byerly's, and if you ever get pissed off, and you drop a couple F-bombs, the manager will come out and just kind of read in all of your items, put it in a grocery bag, and call you a good day. Like, that's awesome. I don't know if I relate to the Eric Cartman philosophy, but I remember a little skit that I watched on YouTube. And he thought taking a COVID shot, he had Asperger's. So he made all these cheeseburgers, wrapped them up, and put them in his underwear. He took it to the nurses. He said, because I took the COVID shot, I got Asperger's. You want to see? She said, yeah. So, pulled down his pants and started taking cheeseburgers out of his pants. And she said, here, Cartman, you do not have Asperger's. You just put cheeseburgers in your underwear. I thought that was Asperger's. So he got all pissed off. And he had all these cheeseburgers in his hands. And Kyle, if you know who Kyle is, he's like, why you got all those cheeseburgers in your hands? He's like, I thought I had Asperger's because I put them down my pants. And he's like, well, maybe I could try one. So he ate a cheeseburger straight out of his pants. And he thought it was the best thing ever. I don't know, I went way too long on that skit. I didn't get much laughters on that one, so that's a... Once again, I'm having a hard time reading this because I wrote it on a cocktail napkin and I used pencil instead of pen. And that's why I'm not an engineer. I guess I build things, so I've been building Legos ever since we're 4 years old. And now Legos are cool because they got all these cool sets, but they cost like $400, so I have to go with Mega Bloks. Have any of you tried Tinder? Alright, I guess I'm the only one. It's a good thing because I tried it out and I put all these one-liners and see how many of women would actually answer. And I actually paid $24.99 a month. So if you ever go on Tinder and you just want a good time, just a good laughter, you'll know one-liners do not work. But I spent $24.99 and I just put all these one-liners that I get likes from women. But I guess if you put a one-liner, you definitely do not get a response back. Do you want to hear some of them, or what do you want to skip? I'll skip it.
It's time, Thomas. Hey, Thomas?
Yeah.
It's time.
Alright. You guys have a good old gay time because you're drinking and you don't know what the hell you're doing, but you're smiling. So, have the respect for people that represent dresses, because if they feel comfortable in that, and if they're a man and they got a mustache and a beard, I'm cool with that. I'm just not gay, but I'm be the first straight guy to tell you that, because I've always been at the gay 90s with other women, and I just always thought that was chill, and most straight women didn't want to be hit on guys, so what better place to be at than the gay 90s. That's all I got.